Hello, everybody. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
You want to say hi to everybody that are watching? Is there anything you want to say to them?
Well, I was a pageant queen somewhere else, and I went to New York pageant queen. I'm so excited about it. It's one of the best things. To earn a crown, we have to be good, nice people to be nice.
That is really important, right? Because more important than having a crown is how we treat other people, right?
Yep.
So one of your crowns, the Tiny Princess for ARB, the national crown, they have a mission, and it's called Crown to Serve. Can you tell everybody about Crown to Serve?
Crown to Serve is something that we give to people, we go to give our crowns away, and then I went to that before. It's really fun. Of being this girl that I've been in my life, it was so exciting. So I've been here to be my life.
Yeah. And so some of the things that you've done as a part of this life of yours, this life of, how old are you?
4.
In 4 years is you do different community activities, right? How do you feel about your community?
I feel good.
Yeah. What community do you live in that you're proud of?
Aurora.
Yeah. Is Aurora pretty amazing?
Yeah.
Yep. And so you've collected diapers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what have you collected diapers for?
People that don't have money to buy diapers.
And that helps them a lot, right?
Yep.
It's a big deal. And that is about being crowned to serve and putting other people before yourself. And who else do you serve in your life?
Well, I really don't know that question, but I'll think.
Okay, that's great. Well, think about, you were telling me this morning about how you serve and use your crown to serve God, right?
Yeah.
And you were excited about talking about that. So you can if you want.
Okay. So, the thing that crown to serve is, it's like one of my crowns here. We have, this one is the national.
You're wearing the national. That one is another one from another pageant that you did. How many pageants have you done?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. And what is your favorite thing about the pageants?
My favorite thing is about them that I used to wear fancy dresses and crowns, and they put them on my head.
Do you have a favorite dress?
Yep.
What is your favorite dress?
The pink and yellow.
And the yellow one? What's special about the yellow one? What does it look like? What does everybody say when you put that dress on?
I said the pink and yellow.
Oh, the pink and yellow. The Fashion Week one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could talk about that one too.
Well, the pink and yellow one, it's like my favorite color, so I picked that one.
And that's the one you wore at Fashion Week in New York. Was there something special that happened in New York at Fashion Week? I don't remember. There was something. I can't think of it. Were you on something in Fashion Week?
On the stage?
You were on the stage, but was your picture somewhere?
The billboard.
Yes. And that was in Times Square, right?
Times Square, yeah.
And when we went to go see that picture on the billboard in Times Square, what were you doing? Do you remember?
I was on the billboard.
You were sleeping in your stroller.
I was sleeping in my stroller.
You were. You
Sleeping in
definitely
my
were,
stroller.
but you got to see pictures of it, right? And you got to model for Chargene Couture, right? For Miss Katie.
Yeah.
Who's amazing, and she gives a lot of the proceeds to her fashion shows to the NICU, right?
Yep.
And then you got to model for Willow Bean.
Yep.
And what was the last one? Was it Sun Chasers? And what did you get to wear?
A cool
sun
thing.
Sunglasses.
Cool sunglasses. I'll tell you about it. It's like there's sunglasses that are shaped like this. Like, I'll show you mine right now.
Oh, yeah, you do have some with you. You could put them on if you want.
They look like this. They're
Yep.
like a kind of pear that they're white, and then I could put them on, and they like.
That's pretty fashionable.
And then they make it like dark.
Yeah, they do. They protect your eyes from the sun, and then it looks a little. And the ones you got to wear for Fashion Week had a bunch of cool candies on them. That was really awesome.
And I got to eat them.
You didn't get to eat those. No, you didn't get to eat those. You wanted to. You asked. I was like, you can't. They're fake. They're fake. What other things do you like to do?
Well, I've been wanting to be a nurse in the Army, and then I wanted to be everything in the world. I can't even pick what I could be.
No, it's very hard to decide. I understand that. Now, when you originally you had wanted to be a doctor and you changed your mind to be a nurse, and can you tell everybody why you changed your mind to be a nurse instead of a doctor?
Because my titi is a nurse, and she told me about it that doctors just stay in the room for a little bit, and then they go, and then the nurse comes.
And the nurse spends what? Most of the
time
with the patients.
Mhm.
And why is that important to you?
Because I just wanted to be a nurse.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I heard somebody told me, a little birdie came and told me that you have a really good introduction. Is that true?
Yep.
And have you won awards for your introduction?
Yep.
And what would you like to do this morning? Would you like to tell everybody that's watching your introduction?
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Cookies, crowns, and catwalks, oh my! I'm Lia Nicole Mateo, 4-year-old star in the making from Aurora, Illinois. You've seen me rock that runway at New York Fashion Week. Even I'm on a billboard in Times Square. But when I'm not striking the post, I'm dreaming of saving lives as a nurse, talking languages from all over the world, and playing with my little chicks. And of course, baking the best chocolate chip cookies with a big heart for my community, big dreams, and an even bigger smile. Get ready because Leah's taking over.
That was awesome. Good job. You are still rocking that introduction, girl. That is amazing. Now, there's other things that you do on the weekends too, right? What do we do every Saturday morning? Where do you go and you practice something?
Where do I go and practice?
Yeah, what do you do every Saturday morning? You put on your leotard, you put on your tights, and you put on your tutu. What is that for?
Ballet!
Yes, yes. And what else? What else do you do?
I do splits, and then I do some cartwheels, and then in gymnastics. Wait, am I in gymnastics?
Not yet. You're in acro.
Oh, acro, and then I'm in tap, which is my favorite one.
Yep. And tell me about, do you have any siblings? I mean, I know the answer to this question, but I'm wondering if you want to talk about your siblings a little bit this morning.
Yep, I have one sibling and one sibling.
You have two siblings. 1 + 1 is 2.
And then I have a brother and a sister.
Yeah. You were going to say something about them?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One is named Ollie. My sister's named Ollie, and my brother's named Tony. He's really mean.
Okay, give him a little bit more credit. He's not always mean. He does play with you sometimes, right?
He never plays with me.
What about your sister?
My sister, she always plays.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Do you want to say anything to them? Because they might be watching.
Well, my sister's the best and my brother is not the best.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I have brothers too. And when I was a little kid, they used to always pick on me. And they were kind of mean too. But they still loved me. Does he still love you?
Yes.
Yes.
But sometimes he lies about things.
Okay. All right. How about, oh my goodness. I just thought about something.
What?
There's another thing that you really like to do.
What?
Take care of your animals. What kind of animals do you want to tell the world about?
Well, my kind of animals, I have a chick. I had fishies, but they died. So,
Your chickies, though?
but one died.
Yeah, that's okay, though. But you have 4 other ones, right?
Yeah, 4 on them.
And do you want to share their names?
Sunflower, Brownie, and what's the other one name?
Waffle?
Waffle.
Mm-hmm.
And then one's named
Gemstone?
Gemstone.
Gemstone. Yeah.
And then Willow died.
Yeah.
Willow's the one that died, right?
Yeah. And what do they spend their day doing? Do you know?
They spend they eating they're being warm in the heater.
Yeah. And they eat all of their grains?
Yeah.
And are they like brave animals, or have you noticed they get scared easily?
They get scared easily.
They do. But they're really cute.
Yeah.
They're really, really cute.
Really, really cute.
Yep.
I was thinking on the next Easter, I could put them in an Easter basket.
Oh, that's a good idea. Would you give them away, or would you just kind of hold them in your own basket?
I was just kind of hold them in my own basket.
In your own basket. That would be really
because
cute.
I don't want to give those cuties away.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
I'm never going to give them away.
Okay, so you are in school. What grade level are you going to next year?
Kinder.
You're going to kinder. And how do you feel about school this year?
Good.
Do you love it a lot or just a little?
I love it a lot.
I know you do. Now, your teachers might be watching. Is there anything you want to say to your teachers? Go look at them. They might be looking over there.
So, it's fun being at school, but the thing that I want to do is go to another school, but I'm kind of scared for it because I kind of always think there's bullies there.
Oh, yeah. A lot of kids are worried about that. But teachers are there to help, right?
I know.
And what do you think you should tell someone if they're being bullied?
Tell the teacher?
Yeah. Tell the teacher. Yep.
Or tell the friend how they're feeling?
That's a great idea, to help tell people how they're feeling and to tell their teacher so they can help them. Because it's not ever okay to be a bully, right?
Or they could say stop and go away and tell the teacher.
Absolutely. Yep.
But what if they don't let them tell the teacher? And they could trick them that they're going to go to the bathroom. I mean, they could trick them with something, and then they could run to the teacher and tell them. And then the teacher would know and get them in detention.
In detention? Yeah. Well, I mean, you just got to work on getting away from them as fast as you can and going straight to the teacher. Do you remember that book we read? We read it sometimes at bedtime. Hannah?
Yeah.
What did she do?
She said, leave me alone.
She said, leave me alone. Yep. And then the next time, what was she going to do to solve the problem?
She was going to tell the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Or say stop. Tell them their feelings.
Yeah.
Or,
She would say a prayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to share with the world that's watching?
Well, no, that's it.
Okay. So why don't you close this out and talk to them and say bye. See you next time.
Bye. See you next time.